Don't let tomorrow's solutions get stuck on today's obstacles. Help move what matters at Iowa State. Iowa State students have big ideas.
My name is Cam Schaefer. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Spock's Sanctuary, which is a exotic companion animal rescue, and we provide other services in education and nutrition.
And it all started with a little help from Cyclones like you.
Are you suffering from wince face due to an injury? Or maybe from back, muscle, or joint pain? Even if you're unsure what that pain is, the specialists at the Iowa Clinic Bone and Joint Center can help you feel better from head to toe. It's coordinated. It's easy. It's all under one roof. Because no one should have to live in pain or with wince face. Call or visit iowaclinic.com today.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Pregame here on the Cyclone Fanatics social media feeds. My microphone is the best it's going to be tonight due to a little bit of a technical issue with my normal podcasting microphone. I think this will work though. I've done some testing with Matt Van Winkle. We should be good to go. 30 minutes on the clock here at Hilton Coliseum for Iowa State and Kansas State. 8 o'clock tip in the Big 12 tonight. Real quick, let's look at the women's game as I've got that one on right now. It is 27-25. Kansas leads Iowa State. Just got going in the third quarter, so a lot of basketball to be played there in the great state of Kansas. The other Kansas school here tonight, that's Kansas State, 4-1 team in the Big 12. Surprisingly to many, if you just look at the records, Kansas State being like a 9-point underdog or so here at Hilton Coliseum. The metrics just don't like this Kansas State team. Meanwhile, the metrics love Iowa State. And we'll get into that. Let's look at the key matchup I've got tonight for you. And that is Kansas State right now. They turn the ball over a lot. They are dead last in turnover percentage in the Big 12 Conference. On top of that, they are dead last in steal percentage, which means their guards don't like pressure. And I can promise you that this is something TJ Otzelberger and his very defensive-minded basketball coaching staff has been pounding into this team ever since they got back from that big win at TCU on Saturday. I am looking for another Otzelberger special of pounding the pressure early. That is, points in transition. This is not shocking to anybody who watches Iowa State basketball, right? We know that that's generally the game plan, but especially against this Kansas State team. They don't like it. They do not like it at all. They're turning it over on something like 21% of their possessions in Big 12 play. So Iowa State is going to keep pounding that and really be nuts with it. The update on Tamin Lipsey. He is playing tonight. He did go through warm-ups for Iowa State. One of my favorite things to come out of that win on Saturday, beyond the win itself, was how Curtis Jones played specifically and what you got from, Keyshawn Gilbert as well. I think that gives us a lot of confidence going into not only tonight, but Saturday's game against Kansas as well, to not have to play Tamin Lipsey 35 minutes like it's been the case leading up to this one. So I'm really looking forward to what is the game will dictate it, but what is the situation like when it comes to Tamin Lipsey? Do you need to play him as much as you have? And can Curtis Jones, fill in a lot of that time? So Tamin maybe only has to play 27 or 28 minutes on that bad shoulder, and he'll be better off for it come March. I can promise you that. Let's go through some of our comments here. A couple people commenting on the women's game. Joey wants to know if the arena looks full. Well, not yet. There's still 30 minutes on the clock. The place is still filing in. Students do look full, almost all the way up to the ceiling. Student section will have a good turnout here today. It's good to have them back as far as energy goes. Yeah, the rest of it's still filling in, though. We're 30 minutes away from tip-off, so I wouldn't expect anything else. It's going to be a good atmosphere tonight here in Hilton, though. I can promise you that. Nick wants to know if we're going to see more playing time for Omaha Baloo tonight. I don't know. We'll see. The game will dictate it. He definitely put in some good minutes when he got the call against TCU, which is a great sign for him. It's a great sign that they've, I think been developing him well. I don't know if he could have done that a month ago, and Omaha's worked his butt off to put himself in that position to get those minutes. So he definitely has earned some minutes if Iowa State calls for him tonight. Be interesting, too, with Lipsy back in rotations. I would guess Omaha's back out of that rotation, but, there was a lot of foul trouble for Iowa State at TCU, and that's probably why Omaha got that call. I don't know. Maybe they saw enough out of that time. They're going to want to squeeze him in there. It's hard, though, when Demarion Watson's playing as well as he is, Hassan Ward's playing as well as he is. The minutes have to come from somewhere, and who you want to take him away from, that's the biggest concern, I think, right now when it comes to Omaha Baloo. That's all I got for you. I think turnover is the key. If Iowa State can turn Kansas State over 10-plus times in the first half, they're going to be in good shape. However, the point spread seems a little bit stiff to me as far as 9.5, 8.5, 9.5 points. Man, this is a good Kansas State team. This is an NCAA tournament team, in my belief. Tank's a really good coach. A guy like Arthur Kaluma out there who played for Greg McDermott at Creighton last year. Small world. He actually committed to TJ Otzelberger and UNLV when Otz was out in Vegas. So a lot of familiarity between these two teams. You're going to see a jacked-up Hilton Coliseum tonight. I can't wait. I'll be back right after the game. Hope you guys enjoy. Go watch the women's game. We don't want to take away from them. I'm going to go and do that right now. Appreciate our sponsors, the Iowa Clinic, Iowa State University Foundation, and we'll be back after this.